There is a moment in every bad decision when your gut is still trying to save you. In The Unwed Husband, that moment arrives during the margarita night in Chapter 4. I want to share what was really happening inside Rob before everything changed. On the surface, it looks like a flirtation, a drink, a little attention that feels harmless. But the cover itself hints at the collision between desire, loyalty, and the life someone has promised to protect. Rob knew in his gut that he was crossing a line before he ever admitted it to himself. That warning was not mysterious. It was the quiet knowledge that he was being unfaithful to his wife. Still, Mary's attention gave him something powerful: validation, desire, and the illusion that he was wanted in a new way. That is how people rationalize the next step. They do not call it betrayal. They call it one more minute. I recognize that pattern from years of observing high-tech workplaces and the people moving through them. Different countries, different offices, different titles, and still the same private negotiation with conscience. The deepest regret is not only what happens afterward, it begins at the second you decide to keep going. That is the question I wanted Rob to face. What did he know, and when did he choose not to listen? So when you read Chapter 4, look past the margaritas. Watch the exact second his instinct becomes a choice. As an author, I am less interested in excusing Rob than in showing how honestly he heard the warning. That is where I hope readers recognize something human, uncomfortable, and perhaps familiar in the scene. Because regret does not begin with the aftermath. It begins when we know better and keep going anyway.